Meanwhile, after being diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor almost exactly 1 year ago today, one husband immediately arranged a plan for his wife to always remember him on Valentine's Day.
To show his wife how much he loved her even after his death.
I think I'm gonna have to grab a box of tissues. He knew he wouldn't be around anymore to buy her flowers, so he arranged to have them delivered even after his death. And reporter Tony Cedrone has the story.
In this News 13 exclusive story, one Casper woman who lost her husband this past July says his spirit lives on through his Valentine's Day flowers.
He's such an amazing man, and he is just can love beyond boundaries. There is no boundaries with him. Even in death, he's just amazing.
That was for you, Amanda.
I love that.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Today was Valentine's Day. I got to know, Josh, were you a ladies' man in high school? Because you strike me as a ladies' man.
No. And Tony, what's going on there?
Oh, hey, Dean. Hey, Wendy. I didn't see you there. Tony, I can't find him. My name's Danny Zuko. I'm from a group called the T-Birds, if you can see that. You may have heard of us.
This is my hero, Donald J. Trump, running for president, Make America Great Again.
And what does he stand for?
He stands for basically.
Correct.
Is that O'Malley?
Is it O'Malley? No, it's not O'Malley. Who's this guy?
That is not Tom Cruise, Ted Cruz.
You wish it was Tom Cruise. You ready?
Kim Kardashian. Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. And what does she stand for?
She stands.
Don't answer that. Please don't answer that.
That would be a scary country if Kim Kardashian was running for president.
Fair enough. High fives all around. Nice work.
South Carolina high school teacher was forced to resign because nude pictures of herself were sent around school.
But she says it wasn't her fault. Tony Cedrone of our CBS affiliate WSPA in Spartanburg, South Carolina, explains why.
Leanne Arthur has been a teacher in Union County for over 13 years, but that all came to an end 2 weeks ago.
And he found the inappropriate pictures of myself, and then he told the whole class that he would send them to whoever who wanted them.
But the story doesn't end there. Tuesday, Arthur says she received an anonymous threatening message in her mailbox that has her scared not just for her own safety, but her family's safety too. This video sparked controversy across the nation.
And now you're beating up young girls in school? And you are thinking about firing him?
And says he witnessed Loftus at the bar as early as 3 o'clock in the afternoon, ordering up to 5 drinks and stumbling next to his car. So we brought the receipts to Loftus to get his side of the story. If you want to take a look at them, they're right here.
No, it's not mine.
Centuries-old disease that many mistakenly thought had been eradicated hundreds of years ago. We're talking about leprosy. In an odd twist, the disease is now showing up in increasing numbers because of one animal, the armadillo. Here's NBC's Kerry Sanders. One of the most popular sneakers in American culture, the Chuck Taylor, just got an upgrade for consumers. After 3 hours of deliberation, the verdict is in for Jeremiah Shull. He's found guilty of first-degree murder in the death of Jacob Willenbrecht.
Would you ever ride in a hot air balloon?
I'm not really a heights guy, Lauren.
Me either.
You're not a heights guy either?
A heights girl, I guess.
Okay.
Serious Rucker?
You saw NSYNC.
I did not. I don't think they are still together.
She saw NSYNC.
That's
she told me.
Isn't that your favorite band? Or is it Backstreet Boys?
Oh, you're pretty far from our record back in 1972 of 61 degrees. But let's go ahead and compare that to some national temperatures around the country.
The call came in around 7:30 this evening of a suspicious person with a handgun behind the Walmart in Taylor's. Now, this is off of Wade Hampton Boulevard. I'm going to step out of the way. You can see it's still a very active scene.
Remington.
Remington is about 208 pounds. They're brothers, they're best friends, they love each other to pieces. They're great.
This is Julie Collins. She's the owner of 2 St. Bernards, and she's the woman I interviewed for a story when it was just my second weekend in Casper. The story was about warm weather during the dead of winter and how people were enjoying it. And the problem with warm weather during this time of the year is that when ice forms on a lake or a river, it's deceivingly thin.
Sunday, 3 dogs fell into the rushing, icy North Platte River, but because of one man's heroic move, 1 dog came out alive. In Casper, fire officials say it's lucky 2 people didn't drown. News 13's Wendy Lane was there that day during the incident. And Wendy, what happened?
Well, Dean, now, as you know, as reporters, we're taught that we're not the story. But this time when News 13's Tony Cedrone and I were shooting a story on people enjoying the nice weather, well, that idea went down the river.
This is the part of the story when that day took a sharp turn for the worse.
The breeders were going to put him down because of his 3 legs. Normally they drown him when they're born like that, but oh no.
Tony lifted the 200-pound dog from the frigid water, but then knew he was in trouble when he realized the magnitude of the current and could feel the ice from underneath.
This is a 10 out of 10 as far as danger goes. With this shelf ice, even with the proper equipment, you're taking a huge risk. With nothing, we're very, very lucky that we're not going after and looking for bodies right now.
In just the 1 year that I've been in Casper, I've seen and done stories on a total of 3 people that have drowned in the river.
At any point, were you worried for your life, or did that not cross your mind until after you got out?
If you felt the ice from underneath, you know, you see your life flash before your eyes. From the point when I was running out there, I don't really remember until I started walking back to shore, and I started thinking, what did I just do? I kept picturing like getting myself out of the water and what might have happened had I not gotten myself out of that water, if the current just took me, and that just scared me. So, I mean, that's what kept me up. And people should know that when ice freezes over a river like that, it's not something to play around with. It's a serious, sometimes fatal issue.
Do you hear him out there? He's knocking on all the windows. I hear him. He's knocking on the windows.
Locked inside the bathroom, gripping tight to an AR-15, a woman knew what was about to happen.
He just busted into my back door. Ma'am, please send somebody. I've got a deputy in the area, okay? Okay.
As the intruder got closer, the conversation turned into a whisper.
He's walking around the house. He's walking around the house.
For the next 6 minutes, still on the phone with the 911 operator, the woman listened as the intruder creeped around her house on Latham Road.
Do you hear the officer? I hear him. What was that? Shots fired. He shot a gun. We just moved here.
Pickens County Deputy Michael McClatchy fired several shots, hitting the suspect at least once. And for the first time since the burglar came into her house, the homeowner didn't have to hold back the tears.
Thank you. You're welcome.
In Pickens County, Tony Cedrone, 7 News.